Coach, I guess just talk a little bit about going up to Chicago and taking on first place Loyola, and you beat them, but it was in December, early or late December.
Yeah, it's First Valley game, and obviously their team has changed. They were without some guys. Our team has changed. They've stayed pretty consistent. Obviously, we've struggled the last 2 weeks. We're going to have to play better basketball. They're very deep. They're very good offensively. Custer's as good as any guard in the league. He really a lot runs through him. So, very good team.
I guess, Coach, what would if you had like 3 keys to beating this team, what would they be?
I think number one, I told the guys yesterday, two weeks ago, before when we were 5-2, we were in a different place, and clearly we've been affected emotionally by what happened. But we're also in a different place from an X's and O's standpoint. Guys are in different roles, and I think we're still trying to figure some of that out. I think most importantly, it's just getting back to having that confidence and that belief that there are a lot of good things out there for us. I think that's really the most important thing. Because the other night I don't feel it was about X's and O's. Our guys just really struggled, and you could feel it. And I don't want them to do that. I want them to be in a better place and have fun. And that's really what we're focusing on, is our mental approach. Like, it's time to go play, and it's time to finish strong. And don't live and die through your offense. Go put a smile on your face. Have some fun. And I think some of that, sometimes it's hard with all of the outside influences, but that's really what we're focusing on.
Coach, when you talk about shifting roles, can you talk about which players are moving? I mean,
Well, I think anytime your team changes, you have to deal with that, and obviously it's affected our depth, and then on top of that, we've got others that are struggling. So that all compounds. Now, we finally found a little bit of rhythm offensively against Southern, and then we found absolutely zero against Illinois State, and it was probably our worst performance of the year. And our guys tried. You could feel the weight of the world was on their shoulders. But they got to get back to playing free and loose and having fun, and just really kind of concentrating on the next game and the next day. I think sometimes with all of the outside expectations, now all of a sudden they drop a couple in a row. We've been through that emotional experience with Reggie and Abdul, and they start to question, like, well, what's out there for us? There's a lot of good out there for us. They have to focus on that, and that's really what we've been trying to focus on.
You bring up the confidence. JT's told us the past 2 times we've talked to him that he feels like they have it. Are you seeing that?
That what?
That they have the confidence?
I think some guys do, and then clearly some don't. He's probably, and that's a good thing, but I don't think we were a confident team the other night. I think he's doing some good things. I think Tanvir helped us the other night, but we've got to get back to collectively having that confidence and competing at a high level and competing with belief that good things are down the road. They're still working in practice. That's what was a little bit it was upsetting the other night, because they've been working hard in practice, but I think with the start that we got off to the other night, 4 out of 5 turnovers, it just zapped them, and we got to find a way to work through that. And then there's no doubt, guys, when the ball goes in the hole, that can help with a lot of things, and it just simply the other night, we really struggled from the offensive end.
Any update on Reggie and
No,
Abdul?
they're doing better, and they're doing a lot better, but it is a process.
None of them will go on the trip this time?
No.
And then you talked a little bit about Custard already, but what are your goals to controlling a player like him and Towns, both explosive players?
Yeah, both of those guys are very good players. You got Ben Richardson, who's been in the league for 4 years, Dante Ingram, who's been in the league for 4 years. They're bringing Andre Jackson, a first-team preseason guy, off the bench. They've just got a lot of different weapons. Krutwig he's not a typical freshman with what he's doing. They have, I don't think it's just about any one guy, but they have a lot of different pieces. Towns really hurt us here. He is a very talented guard. Ben Richardson is kind of their heart and soul of the team. And then Custer moves a lot of pieces. Custer is just not a good scorer. He's very cerebral. He puts guys in terrific position to be successful. So those guys are, that's an outstanding backcourt.